Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to the Sims Fairy Stories, where I have two fairies, twins, Faye and Pip, who were children from my occult baby challenge, and they're living their best fairy lives. Faye has had her first day in the naturopath career. She healed her brother, it was great, and Mr. Pip has been running around town completing fables, and I would like to do more of the same today. So I'm really excited. We're going to start with Miss Faye and seeing who she's going to be able to help in game today. So let's jump into The Sims 4. Let's catch up with Faye and Pip and live their best fairy lives. Alright, it's very early on Friday morning. As you can see, I've got Miss Faye sleeping outside working on the natural living skill because I'm hoping, looking at her career here, that we are actually going to be able to get a promotion today. I want to work at home with her today, and I promise I will do every task today so that she can hopefully get that promotion. Would be really, really great. So because I'm hoping that she's going to get a promotion, I'm assuming we're going to need to gain more of the natural living skills. So if I can get her as close to level 5 as I possibly can, that would be really, really great. Having a look at Mr. Pip, he has recently just become a glowing fairy. I need to get him to a glimmering fairy. I would like for that to be a thing in this episode, because taking a look at the aspiration that we are following for him, the last thing he has to do for this level is become a glimmering fairy. So I've already done a couple of little things. We've enchanted a couple of plants, but there's still more that can be enchanted, right? We are working on a lot of nature things for him and his fairy abilities. As you can see, I've got nurture nature here and enchant plant. Now I have just remembered that at the end of last episode, Pip went and got some aura blossom seeds. So I can actually get him to plant them today. We're going to put them in the same planter as the other aura plants that we've got. So Mr. Pip, if you could instantly fly here and we'll get you to work on that, my guy. All right, we would like to see clients at Faye's home lot today. Would be fantastic. Okay, Miko has arrived today. Right, Miko, let's see how Faye can help you today, my girl. She's got paint splodges all over her. This is going to be an ailment that I'm going to need to cure. I've been feeling really under the weather and I'm not sure what's wrong. Can you help me? I absolutely can, my girl. Of that I am certain. All right, let's holistically examine her now, okay? See if we can get some clues as to what this ailment is, right? I feel like I need to create almost all the time, which is a really strange feeling. I mean, I'm doing anything, painting, woodworking, whatever, but I can't sleep until I satisfy the itch. I mean, literally, it's an itch. Ew, okie dokie. All right, well, I can see Miko's looking a little dazed, right? She's looking just a little smidge dazed. That was a good primal yell, Miko. That tells my girl a lot, I am sure. All right, Miko, I need to see you do some push-ups, apparently. We are crushing so far today. But like I said, I'm going to do everything before I identify and cure her, right? So that I know we're going to get that promotion. We've just gotten to the next step, though, which is fantastic. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 push-ups. Just shy of 20. Well done, though. That's an achievement. Nicely done. All right, tell me about your symptoms though, my girl. I need to know, aside from like this itch, what is this itch to create? Does it feel like a scratchy or like a pulsy? What does it feel like, my girl? Okay, we are at the point where all we have left to do is identify the root cause and to treat the client Sims issues. Okay, Miko, we're gonna head upstairs then, okay? Let's have a quick little chat and then we'll head upstairs. All right, let's see what we can do here. So in the naturopath, identify root cause. I think it's pretty obvious between these two. It's going to be creation impulse ailment, okay? So let's just do that because it sounds like she's got creation impulses, right? Now we're going to do a sympathetic hug. My girl, Faye, understands that this must be really frustrating. It must be confusing as well. She's going to make you all better. Okay, so now we have completed this, right? Fantastic. So my girl now has to make the cure. She needs to craft the creation impulse cure, which takes 3 daisies and 1 aura petal. So let's get to making that, my girl. She's crafting away, using her test tubes, mixing all the stuff, Faye. Nicely done, my girl. All right, we have finished making the cure, so now we need to give it to Miko, okay?
Yes.
Okay, that was a little strange. You didn't turn around for that, Faye, but that's okay. There we go. 484 simoleons and end of shift. Faye exceeded all expectations today, leaving her client relieved and cured. Fantastic. I knew coming here was the right idea. I feel so much better. That's fantastic, my girl. She had an eventful day helping clients and she's earned 484. Did she not get She didn't get promoted? I maxed out that day. I thought she would have gotten promoted. Anyway, she definitely will tomorrow, I guess. That's fine. So at 12:08 p.m., she's officially finished her work day, which is amazing, sweetie. So I just want to maybe do a couple of other fairy interactions that I haven't seen before. She needs to have some fun, so maybe we can shrink and play in the TV. Let's see what this looks like, Faye. Look at that. Oh, and she's playing inside the TV. I've just realized this plant is dead. I'm so sorry. I am not good at looking after houseplants, apparently. My bad, whoopsie daisy. Oh, it sounds so cute. Oh, while going on a tiny adventure, Faye found an electronic upgrade part. How interesting. And her fun is pretty much full, which is fantastic. I think that also gained a little bit of fairy rank for her as well. She's getting pretty close to becoming a brilliant fairy, which is exciting. While we've got the time, I just think I want to get you started on studying holistic care for tomorrow's shift at work. Mr. Pip, I'm wondering if there's some things that we can maybe do around town. I don't know if I want to get a fable today. I think I want to save tomorrow for being a fable day, but maybe we can just instantly fly here and you can get your daily... Oh, I can't get the daily fairy dust ration? Okay, well, that's totally fine, I guess. Oh, are these the pixies that I was warned about? These little orb thingies? What is happening here? Gently shoo away pixies, Pip. Come and do that, please, my guy. Oh my gosh. Off you go. Stop damaging my plant, little guys. Bye-bye. All good. Now I know what they look like so I can easily keep an eye out for them on the plants, right? All right. So I'm just kind of wondering, what plants have we not enchanted? This one at the back here is not enchanted. So can we enchant that? Why can I not? Oh, I need more fairy dust. Okay, well, let me go and see if I can get some fairy dust from the fairy house, okay? Let's shake for fairy dust, my guy.
Mabley Drabley.
Mabley Drabley? Mabley Drabley. We got 5, so that's what we need to enchant one more plant. Fantastic. But I'm going to need a lot more fairy dust in order to be able to do that, right? Consistently. So let's come and enchant this plant, my guy. Enchant this plant. I want to see how much fairy rank enchanting a plant will gain for him, right? Okay, that's not bad. We've just gotten another ability point. Do I want to take a look at spending that now? Or maybe I want to do one of these ones. Warm Force Gain. Pip gains a small amount of emotional force from friendly, romantic, or funny socials. So I reckon that could be really nice. So just while talking to other Sims, and if we do friendly interactions, he'll gain a little bit of emotional force. I think that would be nice to get from Mr. Pip. How are we going with Miss Faye? Oh, she's about to finish doing the studying that she needs to do. I think I would like to take Faye and go and see what plants we've got and what Apothecary Todd's got on offer today would be nice. All right, so let's instantly fly to the garden shop first. I don't know if I'm going to want any more seeds. I'll see what they've got on offer. It's probably just going to be more of the same, though. Like more of the moody shrubs, more of the aura blossom seeds, and more of the lightning root leaf. I don't know if I want any more of that. But then I don't know what I'm going to plant in the last planter. I should have actually checked out the recipes and seen if there was any plants that I don't have yet that I can get through seed packets. I should have done that, but I can do that when we get home. Across the way, let's come and see what Apothecary Todd's got on offer today then. As he's stepping out, I always catch him as he's going for a break. Apothecary Todd, enjoy your break. You deserve it, all right? All right, Apothecary Todd, here you are, my guy. I would like to see what you've got. What apothecary items have you got today? Have you got more of those rare ingredients? I mean, I've got 10 of acorns, so that's totally fine. I've got enough daisies. What's enhanced eyes? This elixir grants a keen eye, temporarily improving foraging finds and allowing a sim to have better odds of successfully repairing a broken item. Or maybe I'll grab one of them and she can do some foraging when we get home. Maybe that would be nice. We've got enough small critter bones as well, I think. So maybe that's all we'll get for today. No worries. Thank you, Apothecary Todd. Let's head home then, my girl. I'm really intrigued to see what foraging finds we can find, right? All right, my girl, let's take this elixir, drink enhanced eyes, and we'll do some foraging. I'm assuming, yes, we got a moodlet for that. Enhanced eyes for 6 hours. Faye finds herself noticing small details she may otherwise not have. From easily missed finds while foraging to seeing how things fit together during repairs. That's really interesting, actually. So let's do some forage for apothecary ingredients would be nice. Thank you. That's just what we're always going to be looking for. As for Mr. Pip, I might get you working on regenerating your emotional force, so come and instantly fly here, my guy. She found an aura petal. Cool. This is also working, of course, on the natural living skill. If I can get that to level 5 tonight, then maybe she can sleep in her actual bed. She found another lemon. That's good because our lemon tree still it hasn't grown really very much. I could do growth eruption on it. I just don't really feel like doing that though, because it's only the one plant that I would then be growth erupting, and it feels kind of a waste to just do it for one plant. That's why I haven't done it for this one over here, the sage bush, and why I'm not really doing it for these two, the aura blossoms, although I could do it for the 2 aura blossoms. Are you feeling better, Pip? Yes, he sure is. Fantastic. Can we go and get your daily fairy dust now? Yes, he can get his daily fairy dust ration now, so come and instantly fly here, my guy. I should have Faye doing the same thing so she can give Pip the fairy dust that she collects as well. Alright, so that means I can't get any more fairy dust for Pip from that until 6:30 tomorrow night. But how much did we get? We got 5, so I can enchant another plant right now. So maybe we'll come and do that. Instantly fly here. I'm sure that there's a couple I haven't enchanted yet, right? This one at the back is not enchanted. Let's enchant that plant, my guy. And Faye's just gotten some fairy dust as well. I'm going to get her to fly back here and get working back onto foraging. But I am going to get her to give her 6. She's got 6 fairy dust. We'll give that to Pip so that he can enchant another plant. Okay, this lightning root leaf is not enchanted. Let's enchant that plant, my guy. I was going to say, we've got to be getting close to natural living level 5. We are. We're right there pretty much. Fantastic. That's great news. Faye has just reached natural living level 5. How good she can sleep in her own bed tonight. That's amazing. Now, I think Pip can actually brush off fairy dust himself. I would just like to enchant all the plants that have not yet been enchanted. Pip has brushed off some fairy dust that can be found in his inventory. He's now up to 6. Fantastic. So let's go and enchant another plant. We're really close to the halfway point of becoming a glimmering fairy. Faye, can you brush some off yourself as well, please? Would be great. That would be really great. I would really love that, actually. Fairy and brush off fairy dust. She got 4, but that's okay because Pip already had 1, so now he's got 5, so I can do 1 more plant. Fantastic. Can we do this one, enchant this plant? Fantastic. Oh, we are so close to that halfway point for Mr. Pip. Look at this guy with his tiny little wings. Who are you? Why are you knocking on my door? Lawrence Sawyer, your tiny little itty bitty wings. That's so interesting, Lawrence. Oh, but Faye's just got some more fairy dust off the ground. I mean, it's only going to be 1, right? So we've got 1. That's okay. I think we've done a good amount of working on his rank for today. That's totally fine. Tomorrow we're going to be working on some fables for him. So I might just have them both having a relaxing night, and I will catch up with you on Saturday morning where we're going to do some more fables with Pip.
The following day.
Alright, so it's 5:07 a.m. on Saturday morning. As you can see, I'm working on regenerating some emotional force with Miss Faye. She is going to be going off to work on her own today because we are spending the day with Mr. Pip. Hold on, he's being influenced by a fairy. Hey, the Lawrence, the guy with the tiny wings. What does this mean, be influenced by a fairy? Also, Lawrence, you couldn't have just instantly teleported right next to me. You're going to make me wait. Anyway, I'll see what this is about. Be influenced by a fairy. Is he going to make him do something? I don't see how that would be a thing. Anyway, Miss Faye, she should get a promotion today. Fantastic. She's also really close to becoming a brilliant fairy, so I'd like for that to happen today as well. Would be really great. As for Mr. Pip, we have got him over the halfway point. I have found out that doing a shrink and play in items will work on the fairy rank, so we're going to be doing that to gain fun for both of them. And everywhere that they could possibly need to walk, I'm getting them to instantly fly instead, because that also works on their fairy rank. Just little things that we like that we can do to make the rank go up a little bit quicker would be really great. Whoa! 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 What was that? Oh my god! Embarrassed fairy influence from fairy influence. Power of fairies influenced Pip Platt's emotions. How dare you, Lawrence? That's really rude. Now I know what that is, though. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's regenerate your emotional force, my guy, so we can get you ready and going for the day. And Miss Fate, maybe you can just come and quickly instantly fly here and then have a quick little shrink and play in the TV to work a little bit more on your rank would be great. Oh, she found a kitchen upgrade part that time. Fantastic, Miss Faye. How good. Hey. Did you know that 59% of you watching right now have not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 build videos and creator sim videos, and even some games of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Alright, Mr. Pip, we might just get started for the day, right? So I think we're going to hang around locally for a second. I want to see if maybe the person, Karen, is this Karen right here? Yeah, I want to see what you've got, because we haven't gotten anything from you yet. So come and instantly fly here, my guy. We haven't done any fables from Karen, that's all. Acquire a fable. All right, okay, well, there's only one that we can do right now, and it's Stubborn Misfortune. A family who owned everything in the world had not finished grabbing their share, and these Sims you should know up in their chateau had money to spend without care. Now, Jeffrey thought schools, but dear Nancy thought pools should become their next big endeavor, but they both had such pride and could not decide on just whose idea was more clever. Ask fairies for an item to deliver is what we've got to do, okay? Ask a fairy for small critter bones. Wow, that's fantastic because, I mean, Faye's got some at home and then we can just deliver it, right? So let's just come home for a second. I want to wait until I know that Faye is at work before going and delivering that. So let's just instantly fly home for a second. Fantastic. So easy. All right, so Faye, we can just grab a small critter bones because she's got 11 anyway. She found one last night, and putting that in his inventory, he's got some small critter bones, which means for the fable, there we go. Small critter bones. We've just got to deliver it to the Fairy Council Liaison. Okay. I thought we would have to go and deliver it to the land grabs. No, that's okay. So the Fairy Council Liaison is Karen, so I should have just stayed where I was. Anyway, that's okay, because he can instantly travel there again and gain some more fairy rank. So let's instantly fly here. Thank you, my guy. Hey, I've got the thing for you. Deliver. Let's deliver it. Thank you so much. There we go. Fable completed. So easy, right? And so Jeffrey got sneaky and Nancy got cheeky. Their plans they both secretly smother. A password reset for the bank account's net was surely to foil the other. But they could not expect the login to get wrecked, and now neither could get any money. So instead of report, they're seemingly poor and nobody won, which is funny. That is funny. A starseed teleporter has been placed in Pip's household inventory, and a motion potion and randomized fruit seeds have been placed in Pip's inventory. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. I don't think we're going to use the well, I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we got another Aura Blossom seed and we got a Confident Emotion Potion. Right, I really just want to see if we can get that other fable from you now. Now that I've done that one thing, can I do another one from you right now? Okay, yes, I can. The Ground's Jewel. Through mist or through rock, found deep in a cove, a land lived alone and in secret. And any reward that could be discovered, the sim was allowed to just keep it. Now, this place was made for all of life's creatures, but nobody knew its true worth, except Mother Nature and her nomenclature, which stated it's deep in the earth. So go, my dear friend, figure out what she means and catch a reward if you dare. You can teleport, the travel is short, then find out what's hidden in there. Travel and collect a fish. Oh, I've got to travel to the Sylvan Glade. Sims can use the Starseed teleporter found in Everdue, but it costs fairy dust. How much fairy? He's only got 3. I have a feeling it's probably going to cost 5. I think this is it here. This stone, I think, is the teleporter. It consumes 1 fairy dust. That's so fascinating that you can just travel to all of the magical places. Wow. And not even just the magical ones, but the unlockable places. Wow, that's cool. All right, we will do that. I'm going to get Pip to instantly fly here, but I'm just going to wait until I know Faye. Should I? No, I reckon we'll just go because I should get the message about Faye going to work. That's all. So we've teleported here, which is fantastic. And now I need to teleport to the Sylvan Glade, the lush hidden forest found in Willow Creek. Let's go and do that, my guy.
Drably cook.
Wowee! Okay, it was giving me flu powder for a second there. Anyway. As long as he didn't accidentally go somewhere he wasn't supposed to go, right? Here we are at the Sylvan Glade. And this just makes sense, right? For a fairy to be here, it just kind of makes sense. So now that we're here at the Sylvan Glade, I've got to catch a tree fish. Sims with level 2 of fishing skill can catch a tree fish by fishing. We don't have level 1 yet, right? So that's okay. We can just do some fishing. We can just go fishing at the pond here, and we might just be spending the day in the Sylvan Glade. And like I said, it just kind of makes sense. Get out your wings, my guy, for a fairy to be in the Sylvan Glade. It makes total sense. That makes me want to, like, build a fairy cottage in the Sylvan Glade. Maybe I'll do that one day, okay? That would be cool. Because like I said, it just kind of makes sense. It looks like fairies would live here, right? And you can technically build on this lot. There's a couple of cheats that you have to enable in order to be able to do it, but you can build on this lot. Anyway, we're going to be here for a little while with Pip. He's only just made it to level 1, right? So we're going to be here for a little while. That's okay. He's going to catch lots of fish that we can sell. Faye is off to work. Fantastic. He just caught an emotion potion. Fascinating. What emotion potion did you catch? Oh, it's one of those ones. One of the ones that kids can make on the science lab, right? Well, he's caught a minnow. Fantastic start. We are nearly at level 2. He is skyrocketing through this fishing skill. You go, my guy. Proud of you. He's made it to level 2, he has. So now he could catch a tree fish. I wonder if you gain skills faster in the Sylvan Glade, right? Or in any of the magical places. This kind of fable I like. It's a little bit backwards and forwards, but it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to do it straight away. You're at a little bit of mercy of the game. Like, the game has to be able to give me a tree fish, right? I've never even seen a tree fish before. Does it have to be... It doesn't say whether you have to do it from the pond or from the river. Maybe I should do some research, actually. Because I think there's some that are pond-specific and some that are river-specific. Let me just see. Okay, it does say the sign near the pond, and we are at the pond. So that makes me think that we are in the right spot, right? But I think they're a rare fish, so I might need to use some bait, and I don't really have anything that I could use as bait. What do we have that's grown around here? We don't have any, like, apple trees, do we? We got strawberry bushes. I could look for some frogs, though, and maybe use some frogs as bait. I hate to do that, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, what treasure did you catch, my guy? Was it a pomegranate? Oh, you don't just go about catching pomegranates all the time, do you? All right, let's get some frogs, and I think we can use frogs as bait. I don't think the strawberries can be harvested. No, that's fine. Speaking of fairies, here's a fairy circle. You just do love to see that, right? Hello, eerie glowing eyes. I see you. Okay, let's fish for bait with the spotted dirt frog. Maybe we're not going to be able to complete this fable today. It's interesting, but let me just fish with this snapdragon, this random snapdragon that I got. We'll see what happens, right? Miss Faye is about to get home from work. There we go. Promoted to Client Care Generalist. She will now make an additional 22 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 94 simoleons per hour. She's also received the following bonus. Gift Apothecary ingredient. Thank you. 550 simoleons and the Balance Reset Kit. Her next shift is Monday at 9 a.m. So she's got a day off tomorrow. Fantastic. Yeah, we just needed to get to level 5 of the natural living skills. So she's done everything that she needs to get promoted to the next level. Fantastic. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to complete this one today. That's so interesting. It It happened. I'm gonna have to slow it down because I wasn't expecting it to even be the thing, right? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to slow down that clip. He just caught the tree fish worth 44 simoleons. What else might be out there? That's fantastic. So Fable completed. A beautiful scene. Fairies flutter and flee, but nothing seems like a big deal. I'm sure if you knew, you'd get Mother Nature's clue and maybe that thing would be real. So it's probably better to not know it was dirt, the thing that you were trying to cache. To Mother it's treasure, it brings her great pleasure, though most Sims would deem it was trash. A live house plant has been placed in Pip's household inventory. Uh-oh, it's probably going to be dead, right? A forbidden fruit has also been placed in Pip's inventory. A forbidden fruit? Oh, forbidden fruit of the plant sim. Wow, all of the interesting things. Also the tree fish. Fascinating. Shh, can you hear their singing? No? Well, even magical tree fish have limits. Wow. Well, that's that fable done. Fantastic. Mr. Pip, we can go home, my guy. It was fun coming to the Sylvan Glade, though. I hope that we're able to go to some other places through the fables as well. Alright, so the last thing that I would like to do for this episode is maybe see if I can gain this much rank to get Pip to becoming a glimmering fairy. I have a feeling I won't be able to do that. Do we have... I can nearly get some more fairy dust from my daily ration of fairy dust, which means that Faye can also nearly gain her fairy dust. So let's just get them both to instantly fly here. Thank you. And we'll wait until 6:30 to get their daily ration of fairy dust, and then Pip can do some more enchanting of plants, right? All right, collect your fairy dust rations. Thanks, guys. Fantastic, Pip. Let's go home and do some enchanting. Oh, also, hold on. We got more pixies. Which one has pixies? Gently shoo away pixies from this daisy.
Adish.
All right, thank you, pixies. Off you go. Anyway, I have also just realized I have some more basil that can be planted to complete this planter right here. All good. So, Pip, can you get to planting that? No, don't eat the basil. You can plant the basil, and then I might get Faye to... Oh, firstly, we're going to need to regenerate some emotional force, so I'll get her to instantly fly here, but I will get her to do a growth eruption, okay? So that Pip can do some more enchanting. So he's got 7, but then Miss Faye has another 5. So we've got 12 total. 12 total fairy dust. So you can enchant 2 more plants. Doing a growth eruption, I'm hoping will get Faye to be a brilliant fairy, actually. So that could be really good as well. I've got the 2 plants for Pip to enchant lined up. Okay, we are nearly 3/4 of the way there. I just have a feeling we're not going to be able to gain that much in this episode. That might be next episode, and then next episode we'll get to the next level of the aspiration. That's okay, but if I can get Faye now to be a brilliant fairy, that's kind of the goal. I'm switching the goals for the end of this episode. It's all good. All right, Miss Faye, fantastic with all of your, oh my gosh, she's really, really close. So we're just going to get you to instantly fly here. And then if you're standing kind of in the middle here, I'm hoping that it'll reach that basil and also get these 2 as well. So Miss Faye, with your fairy, we're going to growth eruption. I want to watch her do this from this way, right? Because she should become the next rank of fairiness. There we go. Faye is a brilliant fairy. Fantastic. Faye has grown into a rank 4 brilliant fairy and received a fairy ability point. She now has access to abilities like manipulate object, influence relationships, and bloom plants. Purchase these abilities and more in the fairy ability tree. That might be really helpful. And look, that even got her all the way up to here. So she's well on her way to becoming a radiant fairy. I love that. So let's take a look at the new abilities that we've got, right? So over here in manipulation, manipulate object. Faye can magically manipulate objects, directly changing them between states: clean, dirty, burnt, broken, repaired, or fresh. Well, that could be kind of handy. Not that we do any cooking or anything because they don't need to eat, but like cleaning things would be helpful if things get dirty, right? I'm not gonna like prioritize that one, but I think that one could be a handy one to have. Influence relationship over here in emotion. Faye can manipulate her relationships with other Sims. I don't know if I like that, or influence another's relationships. I don't think she's really interested in that. The nature one I might leave till last. Let's just have a look at customization first. Spillover resistance reduces the chance of Faye receiving a spillover emotion when absorbing emotions. We're not really working on that a whole lot with her, so I think I'm fine to let that go. And then spillover sensitivity increases the chance chance of Faye receiving a spillover emotion. No, I think we're gonna leave that go, okay? So then the last one we've got here is bloom plant. Make a mature plant bloom and ready to harvest. Let's do that then. Let's get that. Fantastic. And then I might just get manipulate object as well. And then we do have 1 point left over that I'm going to save, I think. So with that being said, do I have any mature plants that are ready to bloom? This one maybe that's ready to bloom. Can I do that right now? Oh, she needs to gain more emotional force. So maybe we'll get her doing that and maybe we'll take a look at that in the next episode. Because you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of The Sims Fairy Stories. Wow, journeys that we went on today. So I'm really excited to explore Faye's new abilities in the next episode. I'm also really excited to get Pip to the next level of the aspiration and see what the game wants me to do next for his fairy story, and also just complete more fables, right? I'm loving the little poetry of it all. I love the stories, the poetry. That one with the land grabs today was so good. Now you don't get any of your money. I love it. With that being said, if you'd like to see more of the Sims 4 fairy stories or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!